headed to Dollar Tree because it is time to get some steaks. They bring these garden steaks every spring season and keep them all through the summer for the different holidays, including spring and patriotic. So many cute designs. We're going to start with the spring one. I love the farmhouse truck look, and I love that it already has the flower design, but we're going to change that up. I'm just going to twist the steak back and forth and pull it out. It comes off really easy. Where the steak was, it's like little rounded part, I'm just going to hammer it just to flatten it out a bit. I'm going to use one of these Dollar Tree boards. I love using these because they're actually solid wood and they're just great for crafts. I'm going to sand it smooth because it is quite splintery, and I'm going to use my electric sander, but you can use your sanding block if you want, or sanding paper. I'm going to dust it really well, and then for this one, we are going to paint it. Of course, I love staining them, but painting them is also fun, so I'm just going to use the Sandstone by Waverly. It's kind of like a nice warm beige, and it's really pretty. I strategically looked where I wanted to drill a couple of holes on the metal because I want to be able to attach these with flexible wire. And I'm going to do the same thing throughout this video. It's the easiest way you can attach these without using hot glue. The board is nice and dry. I did sand it just a bit, and I am going and dusted it, of course. And now I'm going to mark where those holes are. That's because I want to be able to drill holes on that as well, because I want to put the flexible wire. Now, at first, I thought I would only need one set of flexible wire where it would hold, but I ended up having to do another one, and I'll show you that here. I'm going to thread it, and I'm going to thread it through the front, and then we are just going to twist it. And then we're going to cover it up with flowers so you won't be able to see the wire anyways. I am going to cut off the excess using the wire cutter, and you want to make sure you're very careful, that way it's not going to prick you. All right, so here's where I picked another spot to drill holes, again, because I just felt like I didn't need it, but then I needed it. So it was just too wobbly. Same thing, I'm just going to twist and cut off the excess. And again, with the flowers, it's just going to cover everything up. Now, you don't have to do this part. I wanted to make the flowers kind of 3D, so I picked flowers that complemented the design that was already there in a blue, pink, and yellow. And I'm just going to add them here and there with a little bit of hot glue. It holds really well. And again, it just adds that 3D factor. And then I just filled it in with greenery. This is, again, just to kind of make it fuller and make it, I guess, more grand. If you follow me for a while, you know that I love butterflies. I love crafting with them, and these stickers are perfect from Dollar Tree. I'm going to pick a couple that complement the design, and I'm going to pull the top wing a little further out so it has more of a 3D look. And I'm going to hot glue a couple of them right there on the right side. I'm going to distress the edges just a little bit. This is just going to cause dimension. You don't have to, of course, but I feel like it really works well. It just kind of adds that, I don't know, that touch. Really nice. All right, we're going to add a rope to the back. We're just going to hot glue it and add tape. That's it. This is so that it doesn't fray. And I love, love, love the way this turned out. It's so simple. That's what I love about it. Simple, colorful, very textured. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take another one of the steaks, of course, and we are going to twist and pull the steak out. It does not take much effort, friends. And I'm going to hammer out just that, or flatten it out just a bit. All right, we're going to take one of these 3 little signs that you can find at Dollar Tree year round. Now, the decor and the style, they're very pretty, but if you want to craft with them, go for it. I'm going to remove everything from the back. We are going to reassemble it, but for now, we want to recover and resurface the board. So we do want to remove everything, including, of course, the clips. All right, we're going to sand them smooth just a little bit. It does not have to be completely removed. This is just to scuff off, sand off that surface, remove the sheen, and that way everything's going to attach nicely. I'm going to dust them really, really well, and I am going to cover them using a beautiful craft paper. This is from a book that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to cut 3 pieces. And then we're going to adhesive spray them instead of using Mod Podge, although you can use Mod Podge. I spray the surface of the boards, and I'm going to place one on each one. And then using my X-Acto knife, I am going to cut off the excess. I did 2 things here. First, I'm going to cut all the excess paper as close as I can to the edge. Then using my sanding tool, I'm going to sand downwards. This is going to remove the rest of the paper, make those edges nice and smooth, and give it just a little bit of a distress. And I did that on all 3 boards. All right, so I did hammer just a little bit more, and then we are going to place it right here on this one and mark where we want to drill holes. This one had openings on the stake, so we didn't have to drill holes on the actual stake. Then we're going to place some of the flexible wire right through the hole and attach them. And again, I'm going to do this throughout the video, so you have plenty of ways to do it. We're going to twist it and cut off the excess. I am also going to add just a little hot glue so it's a little bit stuck to the surface and not wobbly. All right, so now we're going to put everything back together. We're going to add one of the bare pieces to the bottom, hot glue the piece instead of stapling it, adding tape, adding the one with the stake in the middle, adding tape, and then adding the last one. And the reason why I'm doing them one by one is because of the beads. I want to make sure that the beads are placed where they need to be. All right, so once I add here the last one, we're just going to scrunch down those beads to the bottom. And then in a little bit here, we are going to cut off the excess. I'm going to add florals to each one of the bare ones. These flowers will complement the design on the stake, I think, beautifully. And I'm just going to hot glue them. It worked really well. And I think it's just beautiful. And I am going to add some green leaves just to kind of finish it off and add a pop of color. All right, so we're just going to finish it off, and then we are going to loop the top just like it was, except we're just going to cut off any excess that we do not need. You can leave it like this, but I am going to take two ribbons, an orange and a yellow one, which I think complement the design so nicely. Make a simple bow, tug and pull until I like what I see, and then we're going to hot glue it to the tassel. That's it, my friends. What a gorgeous piece. So colorful, so textured. Love it, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. This little home sign I got several months ago and I never knew what to do with it, and now I have the perfect idea. We're going to remove the letters. Now we're going to do it very carefully. These are made out of paper, and so I don't want to ruin them. I'm going to use my heating tool, which I do have in my Amazon store if you want to check it out. It is linked in the description box. I'm going to go slow and steady and trying not to rip them, which I was successful. Yay! All right, so after it was removed, I'm going to sand down the surface. This is just going to remove any glue left over as well as roughen up the surface for some vinyl. I am going to wipe it really well and then use this beautiful hunter green vinyl. I had this one several months, and I'm just going to cut off a piece to be able to cover the entire surface. Instead of painting it, sometimes I like using vinyl. It's quicker, easier, and the colors are beautiful. I'm just going to start on one end and slowly move towards the other side, removing any bubbles as needed. Of course, this is simply inspiration for you. You can do whatever you want with your boards. You can do it seasonally. You can do it in farmhouse style, holiday style, whatever you want. I'm going to use my electric sander to remove the excess vinyl from the edges. It's going to remove the vinyl as well as distress it a little bit, and it creates that white border that I think it's gorgeous. All right, I'm going to use my sanding block just to smooth it out just a little bit more. And then, of course, we want to dust it really well. I'm going to paint the letters white because, of course, the green will just blend too much with the vinyl. I'm going to do 3 coats, but of course, you can do any color you want. I'm going to take nautical rope and I'm just going to cut a piece and add it with hot glue to the back. Just loop it. This is where we can hang the board from. I'm also going to use masking tape to hold it in place as well as avoid any fraying on me. I'm going to use some faux knots. I love using this technique. It just adds a lot of texture, and it's just an easy way to create what will look like it's hanging from knots, but really it's just some faux knots. I'm just going to create a knot, and then I'm going to cut off the excess from the top and the bottom and hot glue it one underneath each rope. This is the garden stake we are using. I love this one. It has such a 3D feel to it, and it even has little tiny marbles. Love it. I cut off the stake portion, and now we're going to put everything together. I'm going to start attaching each letter one by one with hot glue, and then we're going to attach the garden stake as the letter O. So I'm just going to dry fit the butterfly where I want it, mark where I can drill a couple of holes, use my drill to drill them, and then we're going to use flexible wire, thread it through, and then twist it in the back. Then we're going to cover up all those twisties with some masking tape to make sure it's not going to prick anybody or scratch any surface. We're going to flip it over, and then we're going to add that final H right on top of the butterfly. Now you can add whatever you want on this. You can add greenery, florals, I decided to keep it on the simple side. Love the way this one turned out. These colors are fantastic. Let me know what you think of this one. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to start with this scrap piece of wood. This is a 1x4 that I used in a previous project, and this is a leftover piece from another project. I'm going to sand down the edges and dust it really well. This garden stake is gorgeous. Now, it does have a patriotic theme to it, but of course, you can use the inspiration and create your own design. I'm going to remove the stake by simply twisting it back and forth and pulling it out, and then I'm going to dry fit it on the board, mark where I need to drill holes, and again, use my drill to drill them. I'm going to place the truck right where I want it, and I'm just going to thread some flexible wire right through the holes, and then again, twist it in the back and add masking tape to protect the surfaces. Once this is attached, I'm going to drill several holes right on top of the board. Now, this is going to be where the truck bed is, and we're going to add some greenery, but it's so much easier to attach when you have holes to place in them. I'm going to add some of these greenery pieces that I had left over from other projects. I'm just going to add a dab of glue and add one in each. Now, I did add several extra holes here and there as needed just to make it fuller. I'm also going to add several greenery picks going towards the bottom, almost like it's hanging over the wooden rail on the truck bed. I love the way this is turning out. All right, this little star ornament had left over from another project. They came 2 in a pack, and I'm just going to hot glue it right there in front of the truck, and then just kind of tilt the little bead garland towards the right side. Look how cute this is. I love the simplicity. I love the festive feel it has, and those greeneries on top of there. Love it. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I'm going to take this canvas style. It is a flat style and large. I'm going to remove, of course, the plastic from it, and I'm not even going to paint it, although you can depending on the design you're looking for. I'm going to add nautical rope to the back again. We're just going to loop it, hot glue it, and masking tape it. That way it's not going to fray and not go anywhere. And then we're going to flip it over, and we are going to start adding the garden stakes. Now, this one has a patriotic, again, style to it, but you can use it as inspiration and do it in any way you want. I'm going to dry fit the pieces, just kind of looking to see how I want to place them. And once I know where I want them, I'm going to mark at the bottom of each stake to know exactly where I want to cut. I'm going to use my wire cutters. I'm simply just going to kind of dent it and then just snap them. Very easy. All right, I'm going to dry fit them once again, crisscross them in, and then marking where I want to drill those holes to attach them. I'm going to mark in several places, at the bottom of each star, and then in the center where they all meet. This is going to make sure they're not going to be bouncing around or falling off. Once I have it marked, I'm just going to start drilling, and then we are going to attach one star at a time using the flexible wire once again, threading it through each little hole, and then we are going to make sure that everything is taped in the back so it's not going to prick anybody or scratch any surfaces. How fun is this craft? And it's such an easy one. We're going to take this leftover ribbon, one from fall, one from Valentine's Day, but hey, they work. I want to stack them together, and I'm going to make another simple bow, loop it like an awareness ribbon, scrunch it in the middle with some white jute string, and then we are going to make a couple additional holes right where all these stars meet, and then we are going to thread the string through it and tie it in the back. What an easy, adorable, festive craft you can do during the holiday season, or you can do any style, anything you want. Just use it as inspiration. Let me know down in the comments. And I have another video here for you to watch with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.